Welcome back to HematiteHomestead. Evaporating down some maple sap to make maple syrup and maple sugar, and something has gone terribly wrong. Funny thing is, just last night I was telling my brother, who taught me everything I know about making maple syrup, that the modifications I made to the firebox in this barrel stove evaporator, with putting the fire brick in the back, was keeping all the heat in my pan area, and I was having no trouble getting to rolling boil in my pan. Over the last couple of years, was very hard for me to do. But no trouble at all, no matter how much I had in there, I could always get it to roll and boil. And this morning, got away from it. And this is not what you want to see in this. I burned up my pan. Nice little crispy maple sugar right there. I was right over here putting away chicken feed or something this morning. I'd stood back there while we were preparing feed for the animals, and I was admiring how the steam was going right out the top, just like I wanted it to. And just minutes later, man, it's a fine line, just minutes later, I was standing over here and I smelled it and I knew exactly what it was. First time I've ever burned up a pan, and it's heartbreaking. This was at the home stretch of a 30-gallon run. Yesterday, I evaporated down 25 gallons. I got to about 1.5 gallons that's ready to be finished. I was going to add it to this batch and finish it all together. I got 30 gallons out of these 17 trees just yesterday. Unfortunately, the weather is taking a turn. It's not going to get below freezing again for 4 or 5 days, it looks like. So, very disappointing. This is a good opportunity to show you what I do when disaster strikes. Burned up my pan. Now what are we going to do about it? So there's what it looks like. Got some Crispies in there. As soon as I smelled it, I rushed and got some water and got water in it right away. Opened up the door and shoveled out all the hot coals and the burning fire. Got it cooled down as quickly as I possibly could. And I took a stainless steel scraper, this one right here, and scraped the bottom of the pan. And best I could tell, I don't have any stuck to the bottom of the pan, and I hope I don't. But we're going to drain this out of here and see what it looks like. All right, there it is. In case you didn't know, that is not what you want your maple syrup to look like. Man, so disappointed. We had said originally we were only going to make sugar this year because we still had a little bit of syrup left over from last year. And I got some special requests for some syrup from a few folks to work with, a couple of my kids. Everybody's looking forward to this year's batch. So I was starting to get excited. And I was like, okay, maybe we're not going to make all sugar this year. And we're going to make as much syrup as we can. Starting to get excited for that starting to happen, especially after my 30-gallon run yesterday, and all these trees gave me 30 gallons. Some of them I just tapped yesterday morning. It gave me about 2.5 gallons by yesterday evening around 4 or 5 o'clock. So I was starting to get real excited for what we were going to make. And this is almost 1 gallon of it. Wasted. Gone in the blink of an eye. Nice, slow, steady pace, everything going great, and in the blink of an eye, a whole day's worth of work gone. All right, so I thought I saved my pan from getting burned up, but did not. I'm gonna hopefully spray this off with a water hose and get it off of there. So let's see. All right, pressure washer's not really facing. It looks like it's going to be elbow grease. Alright, that's about the best I could do with it. I ended up using a sandpaper flapper wheel for my grinder, and then I went back with over top of that to knock down any scratches with like a Scotch-Brite disc. And then I used a polishing wheel on it, and I wasn't trying to polish it. I just wanted to make sure I didn't have any scratches on it where it would hold niter and create spots where it can burn and cause some problems. Couldn't quite get in this little area down here, but not overly concerned about it because this whole area back here usually always holds some burning material from where the stack heats it up right back here. Pan is a little bit warped. I'm hoping it'll straighten out when I get back in here and get it heated up. I'm gonna give it one more little blast with the pressure washer, which didn't do anything at all to get the burn off of it, and get it cleaned up, put it back in, and see what we got. Alright, so I got it all cleaned up. I filled it up with about 7.5 gallons of water, and I put about 1.5 cups of vinegar in it. I'm gonna go ahead and do another vinegar bowl on it. It's got a little bit of aroma from burnt sugar. I want to try and get that out of it, and the vinegar also help kill off any bacteria from my filthy hands and tools, trying to get it cleaned out. All right, so a bad experience for me. Did I make maple syrup or did I make maple coffee? Yeah. All right, anyway, not the first time I've messed up maple syrup. First time I burn up a pan. Well, hopefully I got everything straightened out now, and I'm going to get this thing cleaned out, and I hope I got enough left in these trees today to get me another little run to do this evening and get 1 gallon of syrup. Temperature is going to be way too high for it the rest of the week. It's supposed to cool off again. Supposed to cool off again next weekend, and hopefully I'll be able to get full gear and keep a closer eye on it so this doesn't happen again. All right, thanks a lot for watching. Make sure you're looking for HematiteHomestead on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Really.